Depression does not always begin with tragedy. Most times, it grows out from everyday pressures, hustles, bustles, concerns, and the likes, which you may be going through right now or you may have experienced. But just like those little daily habits can lead a person into depression, intentional daily habits or actions can also lead a person out. Welcome to Life's Pretty Dynamic Pressures, and we're going to be talking about common daily habits that lead to depression, and yes, the antidotes as well. We don't always see the problem, we prefer solution, and that is first and foremost is unmet expectations and disappointment. This is when you have quote and unquote unrealistic goals and expectations set for yourself, your relationship, your career, your finances, and every other thing around you. But unfortunately, things does not go well the way you have planned it. This can easily drive a person into depression, creating feeling of failure or hopelessness. Here are the antidotes to this cause of depression. Firstly, jot small wins and victories. Then you celebrate progress and not perfection. You may not be where you want to be, but you're definitely not where you used to be. Okay. Then adjust timelines instead of abandoning the project or the goal. For some people, they feel like, okay, because I want to do this particular thing today, this year, this month, and they couldn't meet that target, they leave it undone and it causes depression within them. No, adjust that timeline. You can do it even better the next time. Lastly, focus on what is working and not on what is not working. Count your blessings, name them one by one, and then you see what. Another large cause of depression is comparison with others. When you compare your success, yourself, your efforts, your finances with what others are doing, you measure your progress by how far other persons have gone. This creates the feeling of inadequacy. And here is the antidote. Simply reduce the time you focus on comparing yourself with others, with trends on social media, and the like. Next, focus on personal growth and not comparison. See, you're not better than me. I'm not better than you. We are all better than what we used to do. Then define your success based on your own journey. You see, comparison, it steals your joy and your confidence even when success is big. It's loneliness and social disconnections. This happen often than you know when you feel misunderstood, you're isolated from friends, loved ones, and family, or you lack meaningful connections. But then, what is the way out? Simply reach out to reliable persons, a person that you can talk to, you can confide in. Then you join social or faith gatherings that can build you up. Engage in creative activities. Do those things you love doing. Chronic stress and overwork can also lead to depression. You see, too many responsibilities without rest can lead to burnout. This happens when you go through financial stress, academic pressure, you work without breaks, or you're caring for so many persons without support. But the most alarming aspect is when people use overwork to suppress depression. Like, you're already going through emotional stress, then you're draining yourself. How can this work when your mind is tensed up, then your physical energy is also drained? The antidote to this is very simple. Firstly, schedule rest as much as you schedule work. Then practice deep breath and quiet reflection. Learn to heal before you continue. Lastly, learn to say no when you're overwhelmed and when necessary. Lack of purpose and direction is yet another cause of depression, and this happens at that junction of self-discovery. At this point, you feel lost in life, unsure of purpose and what life holds in store for you. For many persons, it causes emptiness within and the lost passion for work and meaning to daily routine. The simple way out is for you to set small, meaningful goals. Then engage in services like giving a helping hand, putting smile on somebody's face. I don't know if you've noticed, it's impossible for you to make somebody smile while you're still frowning. The next is reconnect with personal values. What do you see yourself doing? What came to mind before you started that simple pursuit? When you reconnect with it, it can fire you up. And lastly, you can learn new skills and do new things that will engage your mind. Negative thought patterns constitute depression. You see, repeated negative thoughts shape emotions. It is impossible for you to feel unworthy, inadequate in your mind. You think that you will fail even before trying. You think that you are not good enough for the job or the opportunity and still have the right emotions. It is impossible. The resolve is to simply replace those negative thoughts with the positive ones. Speak kindly to yourself. Practice positive affirmations. Forgive yourself even when you make mistakes. Learn from it and move on. Okay? You see, nobody can actually love you like you, so don't mistreat yourself. Speak kindly to yourself because the mind listens to what it hears consistently. Conclusively, practice healthy daily habits. Sleep as I trained you, eat balanced diet, go for exercise regularly, spend time outdoors, do creative engagement, build healthy communication systems or healthy relationships as the case may be. You can also seek counseling when necessary. Journal your thoughts and emotions, practice forgiveness, and always engage in spiritual reflections and prayers. That is non-negotiable. Thank you very much. I hope I've been able to do justice to not just the signs of depression as we explored in the previous video, but also to tell you the causes of depression and the results. Once again, I'm saying a very big thank you to you. I remain Dynamic Precious, and this is Life Script. See you over and over again. Do well to like, share, drop your comments in the comment section, and subscribe to this channel. Bye.